Phantom had gotten away. Captain Cook had, he'd been pretty mean to his Black Pearl, the boat, but he suddenly realized the error of his ways and started talking nicer to the Black Pearl, and the Black Pearl, the wind came and filled her sails, and she started to move forward again.
It was so hard that it blasted her food away like a hot butter through knife.
A hot knife through butter. You remembered, eh? It started cutting through the waves like a hot knife through butter. But the Phantom was way off. It had gained a lot of space. Captain Cook had to be smart.
He could anchor, and did he have diver suits?
Well, he knew that the Black Pearl was, although it was a kind old boat and had done him really well, it still wasn't as fast as the Phantom. But he knew that he had to come up with a plan.
He could plan whoever the best diver, and who the best diver and sneaker, and who is the best diver and sneaker. He could ask who the best sneaker and the best swimmer and the best sneaker, and then who the best sneaker swimmer can swim underneath, and it could swim so fast that they could pull the Phantom backwards, then they could tie it up to that Black Pearl, and then they could hop on the Phantom.
Oh, that's a good idea. But Captain Cook wasn't smart enough to think of that. That's a problem. He thought, and he got everyone together. I am going to give you a prize. Anyone who can think of the best way to catch that Phantom, I'm going to give them 1 night in my chambers, which means they can sleep in my bed and I'll sleep in their bed, and you can have all of my comforts as a captain for 1 night only. You can eat the best food too, and you can even boss everyone around and tell them what to do. The crew was excited about that. The thought of sleeping in a big comfy bed for 1 night and eating the best meat and bossing people around sounded fun. Well, they all were thinking of ideas. Think all night long. One little boy called Joel, who was a deckhand who just washed the decks all the time and really was a bit of a slave on the boat, he was a kind of an inventor, but no one really cared until now. And on some paper he drew. Do you know what he drew?
No.
He drew a hot air balloon before hot air balloons were even invented. And he took it to the captain and said, "Excuse me, sir, I think this is the best idea I've got, and I don't expect you to like it or anything, but this hot air balloon, it's called, it might just work." "I'll take a look." The captain looked at the paper. It was a big balloon with flame going into it, and the flames would push it up into the sky, and then it would catch the wind and maybe go faster than a boat in the sea. He gathered everyone together. "I've seen everybody's idea, and the best idea is this little old scoundrel Joel. He drew a hot air balloon that's going to work just dandy, I think. Now we got to figure out how to make a balloon." "We've got an old sail downstairs, sir," said the first mate. "Perfect. Bring it up here. Who can sew?"
Me,"
said one of the girls from down below. "All right then, you sew. and we're going to make a massive balloon. They set to work, cutting and sewing and sewing and cutting. Well, a balloon wouldn't be a balloon from the pirate unless you had what on it?
Fireball.
Skull and crossbones. So they drew a skull and crossbones on it.
On the basket.
On the basket and on the balloon. Next they needed a basket. They found a basket that would work perfect and they tied it. Then they needed a flaming torch. Well, they found some fuel and figured it out. And they were ready. Who's gonna go then?
Who's the lightest?
Exactly, that's a good idea, Amelia. We need the lightest people on the boat.
I'm not her.
I'm probably the lightest, you know, said Joel. And I know how to fly it, because I made it and invented it. All right, you can go. And Susie.
They had to put on a
Little
disguise.
Susie can go too.
They had to put on a disguise.
Yeah. Well, they fired up that balloon. Flames filled it. And suddenly the balloon got bigger and bigger and bigger. And then, do you know what happened?
What?
It took off. It actually took off. And Joel was inside with Susie. So, what we're supposed to do? Get the Phantom, of course. Right. Well, they went up and up and up, but they didn't even think that the wind might just be blowing the wrong way. And it suddenly blew. And the balloon went backwards.
Huh?
That's not supposed to happen. Then the wind changed direction again, and it went forwards over the Captain Cook's boat. And they were off. The wind really blew, and they were just cooking across the waves. No, silly Captain Cook hadn't actually given them a plan of what to do once they got up to the Phantom.
Then what if they follow the balloon?
Well, they did start to follow it, but it was very slow, and the balloon was very fast.
What?
The balloon was fast. Oh, Susie, I don't know what to do. When we get to the boat, what are we going to do? Are we supposed to tie a rope around it? We don't even have weapons or anything. I don't know, said Susie. And they sat in the basket, scared, wondering what was going to happen. Just then they looked over the edge and saw flickering lights in a boat below. I think we found it. How are we going to drop down?
They could let go of the. Did they make it waterproof and floating?
No.
Oh, dang it.
Maybe they could prick a hole in the balloon and it would start to drop slowly. Would that be a good idea?
But what if it lands right on his head?
Oh, that's a problem.
I know, they could put like a big trap on the bottom so it could trap Boots.
Well, they started to go up and prick holes in the balloon, and slowly it started to go down, down, down. Now you know that where they were in the ocean was where sharks live.
Oh no.
And if they land in that water, well, a hungry shark might just snap up a little Joel and Susie for dinner.
No.
They came down closer
No,
and
don't.
closer.
I don't want. But.
Okay. They came down closer and closer to the flickering light on the boat. Oi, look, something's up there. Something's coming down, said the people on the boat. What is it? It's like